is November the 14th. It is 10 o'clock at night. After getting home from work, getting something to eat, getting all my stuff together, I am heading to Ohio. It is 12:54 in the morning. Got a couple of handy dandy straps I needed. They're my regulation book. Hunting license just gets printed out on a piece of paper. $125 for the license itself, and then it's an additional $24 per deer tag. I am in Belmont County, which is a 3-county area. Yeah, 3-county. It's a 3-deer area. So with that, you can shoot 1 buck and or 2 does. So you're only allowed 1 buck, but you're allowed 3 deer, and it's $24 a tag. So I've got literally 0 cell phone service. None. As they said, there's no lock on the cabin. And this is it. You got a propane heater. You got a bed, plug, 2 bunk beds, and a heater on the wall. So I figured I'd crank this baby up. Okay, so a 2.5 hour drive later, I'm here. The cabin is as to be expected. Couple beds, couple beat up plastic chairs. I brought my alarm clock, brought my bed stuff. Got all my hunting stuff here ready to get ready. Propane heater on the wall over there. A table and a broom. Never know you need a broom. There are no locks on the cabins. I know that. Whenever you check in, like, you don't need a key or anything. And then whenever you leave, you have to bring your own padlock. So obviously they put new blinds in, which I think is a real nice touch. So I'm in here. I'm trying to lock the door. That isn't even close to lining up. And then this door lock just spins and spins and spins. So there is no way to lock the door. But whatever, it is what it is. Thermocell insoles charging up. Boots ready. No sleeping bag, so I brought all my bed stuff. Just folded that in half. So there's a sleeping bag. There you got your clock. It's 1:47 in the morning. 5:25 comes early, so I have about 4 hours. Literally 0 cell phone. Well, no, it's showing a little something, so, but that's about it. So I'll charge that up. But most of my stuff ready to go. My bow, my hunting clothes are over there. That bag is full of my other layers. And there's my pack that I carry with all my camera gear and deer calls and all that stuff. It's really nice. It would be a nice place to see in the daytime, because when you open the door, I mean, the lake is right there. There's some charcoal grills. However, I will never see the lake because I will be out of here before it's daylight. So there you go. It's about bedtime. It is just daylight. I decided to drive around and take a better look at this property before I headed into the woods. I'd never been here, and just to walk in the woods in the dark didn't make sense after I started driving around. So 2 other cars on the way in, that was it. So I'm just about to leave the truck, take a walk in the woods and hope for the best. one day trip. It's 8:30. I've been walking for 2 hours. I haven't seen anything because there's nothing to see. This is just thick junk. Ponds, ravines, up and down steep hillsides. This is total bullshit. You can't see much. If you find a spot, you can put a stand. Most of the trees, anywhere that I thought looked good for a stand, wouldn't have been good for a stand. It's thick. I'm so far away from the truck right now that I don't even want to shoot a fucking deer. And I have no idea where to go. So I've just been walking around the woods like an asshole, making a bunch of noise. Yeah, this isn't fun. I've seen about 8 to 10 scrapes on this trail. So all I'm looking for now is a tree. Well, I am set up. It is 9:28. I've walked quite a ways across that side, down, and back up into here. To be totally honest, I have no idea where I'm at. I know I'm a long ways from a road or the truck. They still eat cheese in Ohio. Gotta get that cheese sent out in the air. Big mature bugs smell that cheese and they cop it in. Trust me. Get the flavor. It won't be long now. Small bug. I think it's by itself. Squirrel in that little buck. So seeing a little buck was cool. I said whenever I was saw a deer, I'd be happy. If I saw a buck, I'd be happy, so. Mission accomplished. It's not looking good.
All right, it is 6:18. While I change my clothes, get out all this stuff, it's soaking wet. I'm gonna explain to you how this just went down in my review of the Egypt wildlife area in Ohio. Oh, goodness. So, I did what everybody told me to do and what I always thought that I should do, what always makes sense to me. You don't want to hunt where everybody else hunts. So, after about 5 days looking at these maps, I thought, well, I'm going to get up to this area up here. It's the farthest spot away from the truck. I'm looking at this map, and if you look it up on your Google Maps, your Egypt wildlife area, you'll see what I'm talking about. There is just what looks like 25 or 30 lakes, just these cutouts in the rocks that are just or in the mountainsides that have just these pools in them. So this is my first rodeo. I assume there's probably some high sides, some steep edges, some cliff type stuff going on. So I was a little worried about that, but so I went in while it was daytime out. I found out it's mostly all briars. That you cannot tell from Google Maps. So it's green briars, thick stuff. I'm like, well, this is a good place to house a deer. I didn't see any nice buck rubs the whole time I was in there. Probably walked 5 miles. Not 5, maybe 3. So I walk all the way in there, as far away as you can get from this parking lot or the other parking lot up on top. Really nice spot. Hell of a deer trail. What about 5 rubs? Not rubs, scrapes going by it. Set up there, saw that 4-point, saw one other deer, just caught a real quick glimpse of it in the brush. No idea what it was. And that was it. So, normally I stay in the woods until dark. Like, when I say dark, I mean like dark. I climb out of my tree, pack my stuff up, and I'm out. Well, I was a little worried about getting out of this place. So, I left about a half an hour before dark, 40 minutes before dark, which I really didn't want to do, but, so, I only had 1 day to hunt. I wanted to hunt until dark, but I did leave, give myself some time. I looked at my map, I figured out exactly where I needed to go to get out of there. Well, I tried going that way. Found some high sides that I didn't know were there. Found brush that was so thick the deer wouldn't go through it. So I went through it and found out the reason the deer weren't going through it is because there was a cliff on the other side of it. Back out, down over a steep side, and found out that I was trapped by a lake and a spot where the deer wouldn't go and a cliff that I couldn't climb. So I had to climb back up over this really steep, slippery slide that I just came down because it was the only place I had to go. So I just busted through the green briars, busted through the brush, and it has been 45 minutes of pouring down rain, stomping through brush. I'm bleeding probably all over the place trying to get out of these freaking woods. And all I could remember was, damn, I have a Miller Lite in there. The nicest spots I saw in this area were closer to the road. The deer trails were heavier. The only nice rubs I saw were closer to the road. Back in that thick stuff is nice, but and if you're hunting with, if you're pushing deer, driving bears or something, maybe, but do not attempt to carry a stand in there and set it up. It's literally just stupid. Unless you've been here a bunch and scouted it and know the perfect route in. But even then, there's so much shit that's going to make noise that even if you get in there relatively stealthy, you're still going to make enough noise that any deer worth a crap isn't going to come near you. And if they do, you wouldn't even drag the dang thing out. If I'd have killed a deer in there today, I'd have left it. Like, I have no idea how I would have got a deer out of there. I'd have had to be here all night trying to get a deer out of where I was. It was absolutely ridiculous. So, I won't do that again. I am going to finish this beer and back to PA I go.
Huh? I'm just talking about people.
my dandy camera arm.
That's a doll baby. What kind is that? Dollar General.
One that captures big bucks getting killed.
We're in Ohio. Somebody is seeing deer because they are shooting at the deer. I can hear them. I think I am way too fashionable right now. The deer won't come by. Clock tonight. Sit down here. Call some guidance. Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more. You fucker get down on the hill. You finished that fucker real fast. Get down on smoking cigarettes, dressed like a light bulb. Using my phone so much I got it plugged into a battery pack. We are storming the outdoors now, Lucky.
In front of the cabin.
Yeah, you're not allowed to shoot. You're not allowed to shoot, hunt there. But what are they gonna do?
We'll
Ask us
drag
to?
one from there.
They'll just ask us to leave. It's like, yeah, we got our deer. We're done anyway.
We're already going home. Next time we'll just book the cabin under a different name.
This is what he's been doing in the woods for 10 minutes. He doesn't remember what was funny. He's honestly laughing because he's laughing. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to hunt here. This guy's like a damn hyena. Are you done? If you just...
Storm this hill.
Are you calling Mr. Tortoise?
I
said storm the hill.
This ain't Norman, motherfucker.
I can make it like that if you want.
That is true. But you had to hit me 4 times that little fucking gun before I went down.
I'll throw that high point at you. Getting this one. Here, just grab this. I told him I'd lower you my drag rope so they only make it to the tree. That would have sucked if that would have snapped.
Huh?
That would have sucked if that would have snapped. Big funny though.
So if I rolled down this son of a bitch. If I left it with him, he'd have pulled it away.